What is up, guys? Capgun here, one-handed gamer, bringing you guys some more Black Ops 2 Ground War 9 versus 9 Domination. And I usually prefer playing Domination 6 versus 6. It just depends. But this gameplay was pretty good, and I wanted to share it with you guys. But before we get into the topic, I do want to mention that there was another gameplay I wanted to share with you. But unfortunately, Xbox's theater mode doesn't work 100%. And that's one thing I do have to admit. The PlayStation 3's theater mode does run a little bit better. And the reason for that is I've been getting an error message I have not seen on PlayStation 3. And that is some error message that happens when you select your character. When you scroll through your character, it just automatically kicks you out of the viewing of the video and just gives you the error message, and it sucks. And the gameplay that I was going to show you actually ended at 7 minutes. So I was in my load star, and then all of a sudden it just stopped recording the gameplay, which sucks. So I'm going to definitely have to make sure that I record all my gameplays, and that's not going to be a problem because, you know, I have, you know, a recording device. It's not a big deal. I'm just a little lazy, so I prefer using theater mode. But anyways, hopefully you guys are doing great, and I'm bringing you guys this pretty decent gameplay using the Scar H. I'm using the grip and silencer, and I wanted to talk about the best attachments for this weapon. So leave in the comment section what you prefer with this weapon. This is not the setup that I prefer it with. I really prefer this weapon with the silencer and fast mags. The reason for that is the iron sight is amazing. You really don't need a sight. You don't need a reflex. You don't need a ACOG. You don't need a target finder. You don't need a MMS. You don't need any of those sights that actually, or the hybrid sight. You don't need any of those sights really, because the iron sight is pretty big. It's got a nice hole, pretty big hole, but it doesn't obstruct your view. And also, fast mags is really nice because it helps you reload quicker. So if you're in those engagements and you need to kill an extra guy, and say you're in cover, but you need to, you know, get that one extra guy. Say you're trying to get that VSAT or whatever. It really makes a big difference because this gun kind of reloads a little slower than some of the other ones. I think it's comparable to the Type 25 when it reloads. So try that attachment combination, the silencer and fast mags. I didn't use it in this gameplay. I had a gameplay that I used it in. I was going to show it to you guys. It was like a 40+ game, but unfortunately, like I said, Xbox's theater mode and it recorded. So what are the other go-to attachments for this weapon that work pretty well? And I believe that if you have not tried the ACOG on this weapon, it's awesome. It really works really well, and it's probably surprising to hear that, but if you burst it, it's just amazing. Like it just like kills the guy pretty quickly, and it's an effective attachment on this weapon. It's perfect for those long engagements, and I think that's why this gun is probably a very versatile weapon all over the battlefield. Not to mention up close, it's effective. It doesn't have a bad fire rate. It has nice damage, and you can really choose your attachments to your liking, and this gun just performs well by itself. I mean, you don't even have to put attachments on it, and it runs great. So it's all up to what you prefer, but try out the ACOG silencer, try out ACOG fast mags, try out silencer fast mags, and of course the target finder is amazing on every weapon. So thank you for watching, guys. Always leave it a rating it deserves, and drop a comment at the bottom. What is your favorite attachment? Capgun out.